Hello and welcome to Casting Roles, a persistent D&D campaign played by a bunch of theater nerds. Thank you for joining us. If you're liking the show, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you'd like to reach out to the show, you can find us on social media. We're on Twitter at Casting Roles and on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Casting Roles ILM. Our videos are uploaded on Fridays on our YouTube channel, and we occasionally stream on Wednesdays on our Twitch. But with no other announcements, we'll go ahead and jump into the show. So, ticket takers, after spending a couple days in Alyria handling some downtime and getting to know the city with the help of Jury, its ex-resident bard, you headed to a casino where Kaimana got to experience the joy of games and Abel met the godmother. And the next day you went to go see Lenaria Mistweaver, taking part in some conversations and some theory crafting about what might be going on in the world and the dangers that might be facing the realm. She did inform you that the trial of Yorian Taldaran was beginning and each of you were going to be called for questioning. Soris and Kaimana were the first two up and dealt with some interesting and pointed questions from Yusef Arafan and the other members of the Curia Regis. Yeah, so meanwhile, while everyone was shopping, Abel went to the library of the Violet Conclave, where he did some research and read a few books, but then went to go see the sleeping Empyrean dragon Sumat. While there, however, a echo from the death of the gods ripped through Alyria, Marlowe experiencing the tear at the exact same moment that Abel did, and Abel became a manifestation of Sumat's power and released a prophecy that stated, "The cloud towers towards the violet den. Azalor, ancient and powerful, threatened and washed away." And that's where we left off. So Ronnie's not with us today, so we will do a flashback to him.
So we are all theater nerds today.
We're all theater nerds today.
Wow.
But we'll do a flashback of that moment.
Adjacent.
He is theater adjacent, although we keep trying to get him to do something.
He's basically acting. Being D&D is basically
If you just drive him to an audition and leave,
he would get the part.
Then yeah.
Also, like I like to joke that this is the longest running show in Wilmington history. So
amazing.
So there you go. But
we passed Sleepy Hollow not too long ago.
We did. And with hours wise, we passed it a long time ago. Mm-hmm. But we'll pick up with the aftermath of Abel's prophecy moment when he's able to join us. But you all do meet back up at Naad's Bargain for a dinner and to just kind of reconnect from your day of shopping around and exploring the town. Abel is the last to join you, and he just seems very quiet, contemplative, reserved. If anybody would like to make an insight check, they can.
I will.
Okay.
I'll make an insight check.
I'll also do it.
I just rolled a natural 1 for Abel, so there you go.
I got a 13 and Mar probably got better than that.
No, I didn't actually roll bad.
I got a 13. Maybe I have the highest score today.
I got a 11.
Okay.
It's terrible for me on insight.
Yeah, like you've all seen moments where Abel is lost in thought of invention or contemplation or analyzing scenes around you. This is probably the most internal that you've ever seen him kind of turn. And whatever he's analyzing is something very deep. And when questioned about it, he's just, I'll tell you more about it tomorrow. And you don't push the subject too hard. He's not normally like this. Yeah. All right. So ticket takers, what would you like to do?
So I want to also stress that Soris came back, right? And then he told me I was next in the morning.
Yep.
All right, I'm drinking. Fantastic. I'm drinking.
Are we drinking a lot, Jury?
No, not that much. Because
Okay.
Mara's gonna maybe fight later, so I gotta
Yeah.
stay.
All right. I'm going to. I'm there. I see Saurus, and I'm going to position myself in a room where I am visible to Saurus, but not Jury, Mar, or Abel.
Okay. So you're kind of hiding yourself out a little bit. Do you go ahead and make a stealth check? I'm rolling shit for
15.
Abel. All right. Good. So Kaimana feels after 2 days of being very unsuccessful with his stealth that this is his best yet. And so
I like to think it's like a toddler where it's like you can see him on either side of the pillar. Or
Yeah.
something like
he's
that.
like he's hiding behind the curtains of the window, but you can still see the
Still
lower
see his
half
feet,
of his
yeah.
body.
The tail is sticking
The
out.
tail is just So Kaimana is feels like he is hidden. All right.
Saurus. Now I'm gonna hold up the bag of beans.
Oh god, let me pull up the bag of beans.
Oh God.
I nod.
I'm gonna kind of like.
I tell the rest of the group that I'm gonna go outside to get a little fresh air before we go to watch Mar in the fight, because the bar is likely to have a atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I go
That
out.
sounds fun. I will join you.
No deception
All right,
check
just
needed.
don't set anything on fire.
Don't
No
get
promises.
arrested. Just don't get
Yes.
arrested.
All
All
right.
right.
And remember the sheet. Remember what we talked about.
Don't
Remember?
talk to people.
Don't talk to anyone about anything.
Just go do your thing. Have some fun within reason.
And be back in, I don't know, what time do you want to leave, Mar?
I don't know. I don't know how fighting pits work. This is not my scene, really.
I guess we'll probably head there like when the sun goes down or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like it.
You guys are approaching
sounds-
sundown.
That sounds thematically correct.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to just drink at the bar until then, Mar?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Kaimana and Saurus, you head outside. Do you go to the same patch of grass that you tried before, Kaimana?
Worked last time.
All right. So you go to the same patch of grass, and you dig up a clump.
Perception check to see if anybody's
Yeah.
around.
Sure,
Same
go
thing.
ahead.
I guess I'll help.
I'm gonna burn this stupid dice.
I'll help.
Let's go,
Saurus.
dice.
I need a Yara dice.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't.
Double 16.
Don't tell me those are your ones that roll well. Don't
No.
do this.
Double 16s with, and this is perception.
Yes.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 21.
21. Okay, so at this kind of hour of the day, this is like a slightly off the main path area of the theater district, and there are a few people that occasionally walk by, but it seems like everyone's probably in a location eating dinner or getting ready for a night of revelry out on the town. So there's not anybody actively watching, and there's just occasional pedestrians that are passing. So you feel like you're not going to cause too much of a disturbance.
All right, I'll wait till there's like a gap in people walking by.
Okay. So you wait a couple minutes, and then the last like pompadour spouting half elven individual with like a super like purple vest and beautiful suit, who's God knows where he's going, passes on, and it's all clear for you to dig your hole and plant that bean.
Yes, that's what I do.
Okay, go ahead and roll a D100.
Big money, no whammies.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. You doing this in a good way.
35.
35.
I do not have it pulled up right now, so I need you to tell me
Okay.
what happened.
So you take the moment, you pull out a bean, and it's like it's interesting. It's like a kind of like a brownish but the edges are almost burnt in like the way that like a marshmallow burns in a fire.
I want you to all realize how hard it is for Kaimana to not eat one of these.
Oh God! No, I need to look up what would happen.
It's not good.
Yeah. No. And so you plant it, and you use shape water to water the plant, and then you sit and wait for a moment, and you suddenly.
I should say we wait a bit back this time.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of like both slightly behind a tree, like peeking out, like the criminals would be, like we are watching it.
So
it's like in Ghostbusters when they switch on the pack and they both slide back.
Yes. And so you step back behind a tree. You're in a safe location in the event that, some more giant frogs or whatever pop out of this hole. And a moment later, you just see these embers begin to rise up out of the dirt, and they burst into a blue flame. And rising up, there are logs that are perfectly arranged, and it sprouts like a flower, and you have this bright blue burning campfire sitting in the middle of this grass where you planted the bean.
The one thing I said, guys. The one thing I said was don't start.
We
a
have
fire.
not burned anything down.
The one thing.
We've not burned anything down. We have.
I'm sure Anavir loves when people just start fires randomly in the city.
Yeah.
I'm sure they love that shit.
God, this dice roll is bad too. So as you guys are watching, do you approach the fire, Kaimana, or do you just kind of like?
Yes, I approached.
Okay, so you get up to the fire, and as you're standing over it, kind of investigating it, you hear a voice behind you. It's like, "Hey, you can't start a campfire in the middle of the theater district like this. What are you doing?"
What makes you think he started a campfire?
I just found it.
Roll a deception check.
I did just find it.
No, but you know.
And when I said he did not start the fire, that is absolutely true.
But y'all are
That's true.
sketchy.
Yeah, but
That's a
19 deception.
19. Okay, with finally a good roll, but an 18 on his insight. Well, did you happen to see the ruffians who did that? There have been a gang of young bards from Club Ophidia running around causing mayhem the last couple weeks.
I did not see anyone start the fire.
He looks at you, Kaimana. Did you happen to see them?
I don't think so.
I'll be damned. They will not escape the eye of vermin. I will find them. And he kind of goes off, and you notice he had like a badge of the watchman on his chest, and he like scoots off to find that, and he comes around for a moment later. Do you have anything to put the fire out with?
Oh yeah, and I'll just control water, like.
Okay. So the fire goes out, and then Vermin runs down the road looking for it, and you hear him just for a moment later say, "You in the purple vest, stop for a moment," as he goes off to question the pompadour half-elf who had walked by just a moment before.
All right, so I've got 5 beans left.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna like look into the bag, and I'm gonna look at Soros, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know what I expected, but my disappointment is immeasurable.
Let's look closer at the other beans and see what they look like. Maybe we can discern what they are.
I'm not gonna try another one tonight, but
no, not to bury it, but just to look at it.
Yeah, I'll look at all the beans.
Okay. There are various smorgasbord of different types of beans. Some brightly colored, a few that are just, there's one that's just completely jet black. It's just really difficult to tell. Like that one that you had with the campfire, like now that you're thinking about it, you're like, oh, that kind of did look like, gave off the image of like burnt wood or something, but.
I think we should probably plant these somewhere else next time too.
Good idea.
Just all at once, all 5 of them.
Well, if we're ever gonna set up an ambush, or we're like, okay, we might have to run from this, we could bury them, and then as we run past, Kaimana could drop the water on it, and mayhem could erupt behind us.
That's true.
or if we need to distract them.
I was gonna say, let's just find
Guys,
someone
please.
who we don't like, and
Potted plant at the party.
yeah, yeah. I was thinking that.
No.
I was thinking that.
Potted plant for Bolton. Here you go, Bolton. We got you this.
A vine crawls up to a giant's realm. Like, what could go wrong?
That's the 100.
Yep.
That's the 100 result.
Yep.
We get the Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it for now. And I am taking them to the party.
Perfect. All right. So do you rejoin Marlo and Jury inside?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
While they were outside, Marlo
Looking
and Jury-
completely innocent.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
of course. All right. So come on and source.
We come back in and I'm like, what a lovely walk. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, I want to see if the owner of Naid's Bargain's here.
Oh,
I wanted to ask her something really quick.
yeah. So you get Nairoy's attention, and he. Oh yes, I believe that she's here. Just hold on one moment, and he goes back into like a back room, kind of like the stock room or whatever it is, and then Tallulah, the naiad, comes out a moment later. Oh, Jordan, was this? Is today the day you decided to do your performance?
Not quite yet. I had to pick up a different instrument, and I haven't had time to practice with it.
Of course, it's
been a while.
lovely. She's
Yeah,
kind of
I'll,
eyeing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on the counter so they can see it.
Are you a master of the violin?
Yeah, I used to play it when I was younger, a little bit. Eventually, I had to pick a more serious instrument, I guess, for the courts.
Yes. Well, we haven't had a violin player in Nairoy, what do you think? And he said, well, I don't know. I believe maybe a couple months since somebody came in to play the violin.
Oh, good. There'd be a change of pace.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to it.
Well, I was going to talk to you about that. I was wondering if I could change the terms of our bargain, perhaps. I'll gladly repay the money and everything.
Oh, well. So you would like to go for a true Naiad's bargain, then?
I'm looking for someone, and if your power can help me find them, then yes.
Let's see. I might be able to help with that for a night of performances.
If it's a might, I'm in.
Right. She reaches out a blue, slightly glistening hand to you.
I'll take it.
All right. And you shake. And the moment you shake, you feel this cool surge of liquid kind of come onto your hand. And then it forms a stream that wraps around your wrist and then spirals around and wraps around her wrist. And then when she releases, that stream of water coalesces into a bracelet of amber or of aquamarine stone. Well, this week then.
Soon, yes.
This week, of course.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I look forward to seeing your performance then, Jordan. We haven't had a true bargain player in quite a while.
Well, I didn't finish college, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, a degree is never the source of artistry.
I would agree. I think leaving was the best thing I ever did.
And she kind of makes a motion, and Nairoy fills your glass back up, and then she walks back to the space where she was doing work or managing the space.
Well, we'll find out if that was a mistake later. Start drinking.
What are you looking for?
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, you guys like appear behind me after we do this.
I
No,
imagine
no,
I
sorry.
was
No,
sitting
you
at the
weren't with us.
bar
Never
with
mind.
you this whole time, just being like, I'm also
This could
here.
have this could have happened as you guys are going in. I did it in front of you, Mar. I don't care.
Yeah.
You can see all my bullshit. We're family now. Whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Could I have talked to Nairoy during that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, because we're like distracted.
Yeah, while Nairoy,
Yeah.
while they're talking to... Yep, absolutely. What can I get
So
you?
tell me about yourself.
Oh, well,
Why is that so?
This deadpan. Don't tell me about yourself.
He kind of looks nervously around somewhere else, and I'm Nairoy. I'm tiefling, powder
These
blue
are all
skin.
facts that I know.
Yes. I was a student at the Violet Conclave for a year, and decided stuffy library work really wasn't for me. And then
Cheers to that.
so then I kind of went on an exploration, traveled around Illyria a little bit, made my way up all the way to the north to Rheingerald, and it was too cold. So then I made my way back here, and along the way just was kind of writing the whole time, and tried to get published, and that didn't really work out. So I'm working.
What kind of stuff do you write?
I don't know if they have a name for it really. It's kind of short stories, short fiction. Short stories, yes.
Cool. Yeah, fiction, non-fiction.
My original work was some essays of my travels, and apparently I'm not quite as interesting as I might look or appear to be, because I was not published. So then I'm taking my stab at some fiction now. Yes.
That's cool. Yeah. How long have you been working here for?
About a year and a half.
Cool. Yeah. And how long do you want to work here for?
Well, Tallulah's very nice. She gives me a month or so off at certain parts of the year where I can travel around and still kind of control that wanderlust. I guess until I get published, maybe.
Yeah. And you're into my friend over there, yeah?
Make a persuasion check, Marlo.
Thank you, Jace.
Oh, it's so good.
18, baby.
18. So Nairoy does not hide it well, and you just see like this like purplish blush appear on his powder blue skin. I don't really know him all that well.
That's fair. I'll give you a warning now. You've probably picked up on this. He's oblivious as shit when it comes to stuff like this. The last person he was with burned him terribly. If you burn him as well, I will burn you, and that won't hurt you much. You are a tiefling, but I'll find a way to make it so that it will.
He kind of stands up very straight at that. I didn't have any intention of burning anybody. Maybe just coffee.
You're fine. Ask them out. They'll say yes. Probably. I don't want to make assumptions, but they probably will. But you're just going to have to be really overt about it.
Okay. Well, I haven't been on a date in so long. Do you have any suggestions? Like, what's the best way to go about asking? You might not be the right one to ask.
I think is probably the best way to go about it. I think is genuinely just would you like to go on a date with me?
Would you like to go on a date with me? Is there anything in particular that they like?
I've only known them 2 weeks. So I think they, they like music. They don't like anywhere the bards are going to be. So don't overlap with them. Don't take them anywhere that rich people go. Just somewhere chill, somewhere where you guys can talk, I think is kind of the vibe.
Okay. I think I've got an idea that might work. And you think they'll say yes? You think they would go?
It would. Why not?
I don't know. I'm just...
You won't know until you ask, right?
Ah, fuck. Yes, okay. Well, yes. And he kind of breathes. Thank you. Okay, yes. Thank you, Marlo, for your help. And he
You're welcome, Nairoy.
He kind of looks to make sure Tallulah's not looking, and then he tops off your drink.
Nice.
When Mar is the least awkward one in the conversation.
Nairo's just a simple, sweet little guy.
He's a sweet boy.
That is so funny, Jace. I'm gonna cry.
I was building to it. I was
Yep,
getting
I
him
loved it.
comfortable before I
It
could
was
tear him
great.
down.
And then it was great because he rolled a 3 on his deception. So
Well, I also have a really high passive insight, so I just assumed that Mar would have picked up on this
Yes,
guy that's so
100%.
fucking obvious.
Yep.
Yeah.
all right. All right. Anything else before you all head off towards
all I wanted.
be your own manager?
I think that's everything. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
As you're getting ready to leave,
Oh, can I actually do one thing?
yes.
I will just say this so I won't make you roleplay as Abel. Can I ask to borrow Abel's ring of cold resistance? Because I know he has that.
Unfortunately, his cold resistance ring is the artificer ring, and it is
No!
only it's attuned only to artificers.
That's so lame.
Yeah, and he
Whatever.
would explain that to you. Yeah.
That's lame, and I'm
A-
mad.
and-
How long does it take to attune to something?
A short rest, an hour.
Because I have a ring of +1 protection. You want that?
Well, I also have a cloak of displacement.
These are all
Cool.
a lot of options. What's happening? I just wanted
Uh,
cold resistance because that's on your sword.
Cloak
I
of
thought
Dis-
it would be really funny to piss her off. So I just
Cloak
said
of
cold
displacement's
resistance.
cool because they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Yes, until they hit you. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I can give
That's
you.
kind of cool.
I
I mean-
and I can also give you a enhance ability before you go there.
Oh shit! You guys can load me the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really.
I have a way that I might be able to contribute as well, but not directly.
Oh no.
Terrifying.
Oh,
Please
no.
don't get me. Please don't get
It
me.
does
Source-
not involve the
Source, when you
backstory.
say stuff like that.
No,
He tosses the flaming
I
skull.
don't. Her whole thing against me is that I have a lot of friends and I get help from my friends and I not independent or whatever. And so I just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to get called out in this fight for I don't know, having cheating. I don't know, something like that.
So we can't help you?
No, just be subtle if you do.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice. Good.
I mean, let me look at what I have attuned.
Yep.
real quick.
Marlo says
I
be
mean-
subtle and then looks around at this group.
Yeah. And we're like, mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, do you want hit points or do you want to buff any one of your attributes?
Let me see if Abel's got anything.
Hit points.
Okay.
Probably.
I'll wait till we get closer and then
Do you,
I'll
have a,
hit you up.
do you have a spare attunement slot? Did you want this cloak?
I can, yeah, I can just unattune from something real quick.
I can imagine we might have talked about this before.
Yeah.
Too, while we were just hanging out at the bar. I'm sure you and I-
Yeah, I'll take the cloak of displacement. sure.
Sweet.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It gives you, I'll tell you, I don't know. I think you can look it up. I think it's like a standard item.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
just throw
it
it in
is.
real quick.
Yeah, it just gives you disadvantage on all attacks. Once they hit you, the effect goes away until the end of your next turn, I think. Or the end of their next
Until
turn.
the start of your next turn.
The start of your next turn. There you go. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So it's really strong in a 1v1
Oh,
situation.
and it's only if you take damage, it stops working.
Yep.
So not if they
Oh, this is annoying. I like
yeah,
this.
that's why I'm saying it would be good for this fight.
This is very good for this fight.
Let's see.
Thank
if
you.
Abel's got anything.
I love giving a good cloak out to someone. Never gonna
All
be
right.
upset about that.
Okay. Before we get there, Abel will have something to give you as well.
Abel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text Ronnie thanks right now. no
Present.
context.
Presents from your magical babies.
Oh, I've also got a 3rd level spell I can use.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Does it? Oh, just verbal and somatic. Sweet.
Nice.
It does what?
I can do I can do protection from cold.
Nice.
Oh shit. Awesome.
But okay, so that's concentration. So do you want the hit points or do you want the cold resistance?
Cold resistance is gonna last
Okay.
longer.
Nice.
So I'll wait till we're rolling up on him, and then I'll hit you with it.
Thank you.
Incredible.
All right. Let me just pull. I was looking through something, so let me just pull Yara's character sheet back up. All right. So then you wait the time it takes for you to attune to the Cloak of Displacement. You eat a meal. Naira brings out. There's beautiful roasted vegetables, like a gorgeous like risotto. There is a choice of meats for those that partake in the meat. That was a weird way to say that, but
Abel doesn't talk this whole session because he's too busy eating meat.
Yes, that's true.
Actually.
Yeah,
exactly.
And he's just got the pocket bacon going, and he's just good to go.
Pocket
All right.
bacon.
All right. But after the sun sets, and you can kind of hear the revelry crowds beginning to make their way into the hearts of the theater district, which is the party district of Anarvir, you all decide to head a different direction. So you leave Naiad's Bargain, and you make your way back up into the Prisma Quarter, and you find yourself to the bazaar there, and you get to the beautiful constructed building with the gorgeous hand-painted sign on shiplap that says "Be Your Own Manager" across the top, and there is still a beautiful flashing like magical open sign in the window, and there's light pouring from inside, but it's frosted glass, so you can't see in, and that the patrons are not bothered by the outside world, and the outside world has to go inside in order to take part in it. But you have Be Your Own Manager here. You enter in, and immediately upon entering, you get this hint in the air of like ylang ylang, lavender, sandalwood, like it's being pumped in through some kind of magical system. And
I told you I just want to say my exact words was like, in Disney World where they pump smells at you to get you to buy things.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And what you see
phrasing.
is this, like for anybody in this world, this is a very unique shop. But what you see here is just like your most typical high-end, like Greenwich Village, like Hollywood, Beverly Hills, like apothecary shop. It's a goop. Yeah.
It's goop.
There's like really simple shelving that has backlighting on it. And on each of these shelves, there's just single bottles of a potion, or there's a whole section where there's small jewelry pieces, and then there is a sweet tea dispenser at the back, and there's like all of these gorgeous items, and around the room you just see these wooden signs posted everywhere with phrases like "Live, laugh, love," "Too blessed to be stressed," "Wine a little, laugh a lot," "Raised on sweet tea and Bellinor."
Oh my god.
And you all just see this behind the counter, this very beautiful woman, blonde hair kind of braided off to the side, and like perfectly coiffed, but like, oh, I'm not trying too hard, like blonde braid. And she's wearing this very simple but elegantly made kind of white shift kind of blouse type thing, and you can see her symbol of Bellinor on her chest, and she's just standing there. She says, "Well, thank you so much for coming to Be Your Own Manager. I'm Kyrene Smith. What can I do for you?"
Hi. They give me a coin, right? That's what Yara gave me?
Yes, Yara gave you a coin.
Okay, I passed that.
Oh, you need to check out on the private stock, I see. Are you sure you don't want to partake any of the stuff up here? It might help out in your excursions.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
And so unlike any other kind of store in Illyria or elsewhere, oh gosh, I can't forward it. Hold on.
Oh, I know this.
How do I do this? Oh, forward. Okay. She hands over small menu boards. And so each of you receive a menu board that has all of the items and things that are here. And she says, you can just look around. We don't like to pressure our people. We would like them to just explore. And, there are some free testers around, but make sure you use the ones that are marked testers and not random other ones, because that will get you kicked out of the store. But you can just check all the items. And if there's anything of interest, you just let me know. It's all the most high quality stuff in Anarvir. I don't know why anyone would shop anywhere else.
Is this just the flyer? Or is this?
Did I only send you the flyer? Oh no!
Yeah,
hold on.
The flyer. I'm sure she gave us the flyer.
Oh, sorry.
Then.
Yeah, that's the flyer that you guys got from the thing. Sorry, I will send this. There you go.
The tagline is so funny.
So
Josh, the tagline I remember was, you pitched them all three at me, and I said all of them. Right?
Yes.
Because they all work so fucking well together.
It was one tagline that just became all three taglines.
Yes.
But you've got that there now in front of you. So if there's anything on the Be Your Own Manager menu board that you are interested in, she does look kind of at you, Marlon. She says, they're getting set up down there, but I think in about 30 minutes or so, we'll be able to check out that private wine cellar now.
Thank you. Thanks.
Ring of emotional baggage.
Why is it called wine?
I think we've all already got one of those.
Yeah.
Yes. Abel, I mean, I just got rid of one wing. I could maybe get another.
Oh, did Abel come with us? I thought he stayed.
He's kind of standing in the corner reading, and just there.
Hot throbbing Rob.
Yeah, you notice as you get through the menu that there's that this may or may not be a high class sex shop. It's hard to tell.
Do they throw passion parties?
It's really of course she does.
I sent a message.
Lied to me about what's downstairs.
Yeah, I messaged Mar and I'm like, I'm really terrified to ask what Be Your Own Manager means.
I don't know.
I don't think we should ask.
Guys.
The second page won't load for me. Come on.
Oh no. On the second page, we've got Hot Throbbing Rod, Wand of Gold Attraction, the Jewel of the Gods, and Bag of Tender Embrace, with more items coming soon.
What is the Jewel of the Gods?
Well, it's a legendary item that's left over from the sacrifice of the gods during the subversion. Some say that the essence lives within it and brings luck to the wielder. It was very difficult to find all that essence and put it in a stone, but we do our best here at Be Your Own Manager.
I lean into her and ask her if she has any, quietly ask her if she has any. Does any of this mean bag of holding? Do you have a bag of holding somewhere?
Well, certainly there's bags that we sell. You can look at the Bag of Passions, perhaps.
Vera Bradley.
What does that mean? The Bag of Tender Embrace?
Yes.
Okay. And that's like a bag of holding, or is that do you hug it? What do you mean?
I mean, the description's right there on the bag. I don't know why you're asking me.
Can we see?
How much
might we be able to see it?
Of course. And she kind of leads you over, and you see, when she comes around from behind the counter, she's wearing these beautiful khakis and heels, and her shirt is lightly French tucked in, and she kind of walks across, and she gets to one of the lighted display cases, and you see 3 bags, all in various shades of pastel. There's a powder blue, a rose pink, and then a yellowish goldy pastel one. And she says, these are the bags of Tender Embrace.
Okay. How much are they?
Well, that would just really depend. Let me see which designer was designing each of these bags. And she goes and looks at each of them. I'm trying to pull up the actual list of what these do. Mar.
I know what this does.
I was trying.
I remember vividly which each of these items do.
Yes, you.
Of course.
Oh Lord, because I was trying to, because you sent me the actual list of items.
I have the
thing.
list. Yeah, I mean, I still have it on my drive.
Can you forward it to me really quickly?
It's totally
So
fine.
she looks at it, she says,
I mean, if you roll an Arcana check, it is a bag of holding.
it is a bag of holding, yeah.
I mean, that's
Like,
what
yeah.
I'm looking for.
Yes.
That's basically all I care
Yeah,
about.
she says, well, it's a very special bag of holding, and it's designed by one of the finest designers in Alyria. It's a official Xenoc Thornt beautiful bag. Marlo, immediately you go, what? Because like that name sounds.
That's like not. Yeah, this is a knockoff of Enoch's Thorn.
Yes. But it is a bag of holding. It is 400 gold.
400 gold.
That is a steal.
What is standard price for like a bag of holding? Is this crazy?
Roll a history check.
Okay. I just want to see how bad. I got a nat 20. What a useless check.
Nat
25.
20. So you know that depending on how well you are at bargaining or setting up, your work that you do with merchants, that a bag of holding typically does not run for that price.
Sure.
Yeah, this is actually slightly cheaper than a normal bag of holding, which
That's
is
great.
odd. Yeah.
Hey, if it's cheaper,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to haggle her a little bit though.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, it's just I have the old model already. I don't really need the like newest one
Mhm.
at that price at least.
Oh.
I'm trying to just be.
Well, let me just look at this tag again. Oh, this is wrong. And she like takes the tag off. And she says, let me grab the right tag for this. Somebody, I need to get, where is Twine? Oh, God, you never put Twine in charge of putting the prices on things. He always makes
understand.
mistakes. And she walks over and she grabs another tag and she puts it up and she says, this is the right price. And you look at it, it's 700 gold.
Wait, did she increase it?
Yes.
Damn
Increased it by 300
gold.
gold on you.
But this is the latest model, so I understand that you have the oldest model, but you want to be the highest of fashion in Anarvir, don't you?
No, I really don't care about that. at all.
Oh, well, perhaps we can come to an agreement that we'll both be happy.
I'll give you 450 max.
Well, 700 to 450, that's quite a cut. What about 550?
I'll do 5, and I'll roll persuasion.
Okay, go ahead.
Kaimana's gonna ask if they have a clearance rack.
Ah, shit. I got an 11.
I would go with 525.
Okay, 525 will buy.
Okay, cool. Clearance racks. I'm sorry. I think that you might be looking for a shop in the theater district. There's one there called Clearance Racks.
It's just clearance rack. There's like nothing on the rack.
Yeah, no, you go there to purchase racks. Anything else I can interest you all in? There are some free samples over here that you can take part in.
Well, I'm definitely going to take some free samples.
Yeah, Kaimana goes.
I'm like, yeah,
okay.
I'm going.
So there are some free like potion samples, and then there are a few free like scent or fragrance samples. Which would you like to partake in?
Scent or fragrance.
Okay, so you walk over to the scent or fragrance wall, which is just a wall of beautiful scents that all have stupid names, and you find the one that's labeled tester, and you kind of spritz. Does Kaimana spritz it like straight onto his skin, or does he spritz it and walk through it? How does Kaimana test this?
Please don't tell me he sprays it in his face.
He sprays it in his mouth.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay.
so do I drink it or?
Oh no, I would not recommend drinking that. I don't think that it is good for ingestion.
No, how?
Well, and she kind of walks over and she takes one out of her own bag, and she sprays it in the air and she waits for a moment and then she walks through it That is the proper way to apply a good perfume.
Kaimana like mimics to the step, like I'm sure she did it like, and then like did a walk through it. Like Kaimana thinks it's like magic in some sense. You like got to do a somatic component.
Okay. Make a first roll a d10 for me.
Oh no.
3.
3. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. We're joining Starfall after
My
all.
worst score, guys.
Different way.
That's a 3.
Oh god. So you walk through and you're mimicking her step, and then there's suddenly a moment where you're like, you feel like your eyes are starting to burn. And like, oh god, it's a little got in your mouth and your mouth is burning. You're like, ugh, and like your eyes start to water and you're getting kind of puffy around your eyes. There's just heat pouring out of your face right now.
So his nose is running and like he's got tears streaming out of his eyes. He's gonna look up at Jury and go, "Is it working?"
What the fuck?
Oh, well, I guess not everyone's constitution is good for the pepper spray. I mean,
Jace, are you proud of yourself?
No, that was Josh. I'm giving full credit to the master on that one. Well played. You've done my girl proud.
I've been waiting to embody Corinne for a while. So.
I know.
And it's like still stuffy nose and like just weeping it. Maybe I did it wrong. Let me try it again.
No, what I recommend is we have some body milk over here. I would recommend pouring some of that on your face and it'll just wash it all off.
Okay, Kaimana.
But it's 5 gold.
Kaimana like sets the pepper spray back on the wall. I'm fine.
Okay, and so you hand over 5 gold and she hands you the body milk.
I don't have 5 gold.
Oh,
with somebody, I'm fine. Just
you're fine? Okay. Well,
I paid the 5 gold.
Okay. She hands the body milk and she says, just kind of pour it, but make sure none of it gets in your mouth. It's body milk, not inside the body milk.
What's it made out of?
Well, this particular one is made out of a special coconut that only grows in Souvenir's Key on the full moon.
Oh.
So it's not milk.
Well,
That's
no,
amazing.
it's like coconut milk, but also there's other ingredients that you don't want in your body. You want on your body.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I was like holding the potion sampler, and when that happened to come on, I like put it down.
Yeah, and the potion sampler for this week is called a Potion of Relaxation.
Wait, I pick it back up.
Okay.
Who knows?
I need one of those.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, you want to try it? Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll a d4 for me, please.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
This is gonna-
I
this is
cannot fuck
not
with
gonna
this.
end
This is
well.
great. I got a 2. Oh no.
Okay, so thankfully, this is just a sample of a full potion. But you take the drink, and it's just a sip. Like, she says just a sip, right? The full potion would be about 5, or let's say the full potion would be 10 times as much liquid. So you all watch as Jury takes the sip and sets it down. And in the middle of a sentence, Jury just falls back and just like falls on the ground and is in a deep, like, peaceful slumber. Oh,
What?
that happens all the time. It is such a relaxing potion. Like, if you feel like you just cannot get to sleep, like if you're in a really stressful environment, or the cotton count on the sheets are just not right, you can just drink some of that potion out like a light every time.
Kaimana takes Jury's pulse.
It's still fine.
Okay.
They are alive.
Yeah, it is the most peaceful sleep that you've ever seen
They
Jury
look
have.
so happy.
Yeah.
You've
There's just a
never
grin
seen
of
Jury look
relaxation.
this
Yeah.
happy.
Do we wake him up or let him sleep here? Or
He looks so happy.
we
Feel
could drag him
bad.
with us to the bar.
I'll carry him.
Unfortunately, he cannot sleep here, but you are more than welcome to take him down and prop him up somewhere when you go downstairs.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yes. Can I
I'll
interest
get
you in anything else?
I'll get his feet.
I'll get his head.
Good.
Well,
Oh, you lead the way.
well, this is our grand opening week, so these prices will not last forever, so make sure you stop by later this week and pick up any items that catch your attention.
Yes, thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.
And I think that the doors should now be open. And at that moment, there is a door at the back of the shop, and it's just kind of a bare bones basic door. It opens and you see the familiar visage of the tabaxi who gave you the flyer about Be Your Own Manager to start with. And he kind of walks out. Karim, the wine cellar is ready to go. So there were people that said that they were going to come by. They might be lined up outside. Is it time to let them in or should I wait? And Corinne goes, not now, Twine. There are customers in the building. Oh, right. We don't say fighting pit when customers are in the building. I'm sorry, Corinne. And he goes out the front door, and it is that moment where you can't see outside because of the frosted glass, but when he opens the door, 7 or 8 people walk in, and they're all dropping coin in Twine's hand. And they're making their way through the door into the wine cellar down below.
They must like wine.
Well, it is the best wine. Unfortunately, there is an entrance fee. You have a coin, which means that you're going to be participating, so that's your entrance fee. But for each of the others, it's 5 gold.
I pay 15 gold out of Jury's pocket.
Oh shit. I can't even. Yeah. Okay.
All
Take
right.
it out.
Abel pays his 5 gold as well. And then
No, I pay for everybody. I made you all come here. Mar pays.
all right,
Mar
so it's
pays.
20 gold
Mar
for
drops
Mar.
20. Yeah.
Is it
Um,
time
Thank you.
to did we hit Marlo with the spell yet, Kaimana, or do you need
I'm
to?
gonna hit them on the way down. when
Yes. So you start to make your way down, and Abel just kind of says, whenever the fight is going to begin, just come give me a high five. I think fist bump. That is correct. Fist bump. And then
Okay.
you guys walk through the door, and it is immediately to this old rickety wooden staircase. It's weird that the rest of the establishment is so perfectly constructed and designed. And then the moment you pass through this door, it's almost like you're a completely different space. The walls were all beautiful, whitewashed shiplap. And here it's just stone. And you descend down, you hit a landing, and then you descend down again. And there is a double door there at the base that you can push open. And the moment you do, it's almost as if there's a spell that's preventing sound from escaping from this door. Because the moment you open it, you hear the sound of the 10 or 15 people that had entered in and paid Twine. They are loud, shouting. There's music that's drifting in the air from some unseen location. And you have arrived in the wine cellar. You can tell that at some point this was a much smaller space. There is an area of the wine cellar that is stone. And was probably used as some kind of root or storage cellar of some kind. But you can tell that they've added on and built out from the original structure. And you see gorgeous wooden platforms, stuccoed walls. And at the center of all of this is a circular, kind of octagonal shaped fighting pit. Tall posts ringed in kind of iron fencing. There is a balcony overlooking it, and on the balcony is a sign beautifully constructed with a logo that says the Wine Cellar. There are seats and tables all around that central fighting pit area, And then on either side of the back of the fighting pit, there are stands where people can sit and watch if they don't want to sit at a table and watch. There's a bartender behind the expansive bar, and there's a barmaid who's walking around delivering drinks to people who are now claiming spaces around. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Marlo.
17.
17. You do not see Yara in the space yet. Yeah, but approaching you from across the room, you see a tall, very elegantly dressed, darker skinned, braided hair. His outfit is blues and reds with gold trim. And he walks up and he says, "Hello, welcome to the Wine Cellar. My name is Naveen. What can I do for you all? Can I direct you to the bar? Are you here to place some bets on tonight's competitions? I'm Naveen, I'm your man. What can I do for you?"
I'm gonna fight someone later who's not here.
Oh, are you, let me see, who was it? And he kind of flips open a pad and he's kind of going through. He says, "You wouldn't happen to be Marlowe, would you?"
Yeah, that's me.
Ah, you're going to be facing off against the White Wolf, I see. The odds are not in your favor on that one, apparently. It's 2-1 on
Perfect.
bets.
100 gold.
I love that.
Oh, we're putting on bets on this. Okay, all right. So the rat, I'm sorry, what was your name, sir?
Saurus.
Saurus. All right, 100 gold for Saurus. And
On Marlowe.
he takes it and pockets it. Anyone else?
I'm asleep.
You're asleep.
I am asleep
That is
this
true.
whole time.
I just picture the fact that we're just sitting
I'm
here
sure
with
you'll
a
put
jury
me up,
between
like-
us and no one said anything.
No, Naveen is
Yeah,
just
so
like,
great.
thinks just like, oh, somebody partied a little too hard. That's okay.
It's free gaming.
Any other bets for the evening? Abel kind of looks at, I'll put 100 gold on Mono, and so Abel places a bet as well.
We should get a table near the fighting ring.
You better grab one quick. They're going fast. I think the ones at the back, there's a larger square table back there that no one has yet laid claim to.
We go lay claim to it.
And if you need any help, Yusa here, our bartender, will be happy to help you. And then, of course, there is Verma, our barmaid, and they will be happy to provide you with any of our craft cocktails here at the Wine Cellar.
Let's sit Jury down in like a chair,
Right.
and just like
Thank you.
slump them
Bean.
over the table. Like,
This is so Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good. About 6 minutes has passed at this time, and Jury, you begin to awaken because that
Oh,
is
Thank goodness.
that is
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
it's 6
So
hours. Yeah,
afraid
yeah.
it
So
would
that's
last longer.
Yeah. Fun fact: when
Oh,
you
so
drink
it
a full
would've been
potion
6
and you rolled a
hours.
2, it's 6 hours.
6 hours. Like
That's
the
why
full
Josh
potion.
and I were losing it.
I know. I was like, oh, that's not.
That is
good.
Yeah.
the worst
Jury-
outcome
Yep.
of that potion.
Yep.
You
Why?
you
I
wake
wake
up
up-
to like Kaimana like coming in towards your face with like a charcoal pencil. Like-
I like put my hand on your face and I'm like, why do I feel amazing? What happened?
I don't know,
It's
but
because you are amazing, Jury.
you took
Yeah.
the relaxation. I guess it really works.
I might have to go get one of those fucking potions.
Oh god. Okay.
That was the best I've ever felt in a while.
It's like the first time Jury's had a good sleep in a
A
while.
good sleep. It's like
Yeah.
so long.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, we're oh my god, where the hell are we?
We're in a wine cellar.
Okay, that's not what this is, but that's fine. Mar, fighting, you'll be great.
Yeah.
They were taking bets 2-1 odds against her.
Ah, damn. Should have got in on that, I guess.
It's
I
not too late.
I'm not good at gambling.
Literally 13 seconds later, Naveen walks over. I hear somebody else would like to make a bet. Because Naveen just rolled a natural 20. So
Sure, I'll put. Oh, I don't know how much.
it's
I wanna
2-1
put
odds
now.
on Marlowe here. The White Wolf is the favorite.
Everyone put 100, so I'll put 100 as well.
Another 100 gold bet. You guys are putting out very good for your friend here. That's good. Nice. Keep the positive momentum. He pockets that as well.
So, rules. Got any?
Oh, rules. I believe with the White Wolf fight, weapons are allowed, spells are allowed because she'll use them. You get typically about 18 seconds or so once Corinne gets in position to prepare, as it were. And then the fight begins, and it ends when one of you is not standing.
Excellent.
And Corinne will be able to bring you back. She is, of course, a priestess of Bellinor, so...
Great.
Yes. But good. Oh, there she is now. And he kind of looks, and coming through the double doors, you see, dressed in burnt blue armor. Like, very similar in many ways to the Order's armor, but also slightly different construction. Her white face mask on, hiding her upper part of her face with the wolf visage. You see Yara walk through the doors.
Josh, I didn't say this, but I like thought it earlier.
Mhm.
Mar would have her scarf like covering just like the lower half
Yeah.
of her face, and has gloves on.
Cool.
And obviously the hat.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
Yes.
So Yara kind of is looking around and doesn't...
Do I notice the wisp around her wrist that you had mentioned?
Make a perception check, please. Oh, sorry. Yes, perception. Yeah, because for you that'll work as perception.
Perception is +5. So random roller. That is a 15.
15. So from this distance, it's a little hard to tell. But as she's walking into the space and she kind of passes next to one of the lights, it's not so much that you see a wisp come off of her. It's that you see there's almost like an echo where she blocks the light, but just a moment after, the light dims ever so slightly as she passes by. So it's hard to tell from this distance whether it's a wisp that's causing it, but you do see the light go out.
I am going to go walk up to the bar to buy drinks, just conveniently walking past her.
Okay. As you walk past, immediately you see there's no weapon on Yara. She's not, there's no scabbard or weaponry of any kind, but you just see the faint coming out from under her armor, a faint single wisp of a tether.
I sleight of hand, pull it.
Okay, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
And my sleight of hand
Let me
is
pull up.
+5.
I'm gonna pull up her character sheet again.
And I hold this up for the screen.
Is that natural 20? Nice.
Oh my god.
So that's
Yeah.
a 25.
25. She is not aware that you pull it until just a moment after you pass. Like, you're up at the bar ordering, and everyone kind of looking at Yara. See, she kind of looks down, and she follows your pattern, but she does not notice that you pulled a tether. You have an extra tether, so that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that will impact her. So 1 sec.
Of all the times to roll an at 20.
Yeah. That will affect her.
That's nice.
That was a good
Because
move.
that lowered her tether count, so that actually does impact her. So good.
Ooh, good job, Sora. Sneaky, sneaky.
All right.
I will pick up some ales if
Okay.
possible. And-
So they do have ale here, but the bartender does highlight that they have that their focus is on craft cocktails. And when you say, well, you want to order ale, you see the disappointment cross his face. Not
Does he have?
the disappointment is in you. He is disappointed in you.
I'll order mixed drinks for the gang.
Okay. So he says, well, would you like the today's special, or would you just like to order whatever you want?
What is today's special?
It is called an Illyrian Mule. It's made from Mount Adronis fire whiskey, ginger beer from the Veltland, and a little bit of special bits that we put in at the base.
I will get one of those for Jury.
All right.
Thank you.
Order a herring wallbanger for Kaimana.
Now watch this. He
and-
drinks sardinis.
Do they have any mixed drinks from that are native to Nuevia?
Oh, there's some. He has one that is very like a tropical in origin.
Order
Lots
that
of fruits
one
for Abel. Okay.
For Abel and
You know Marlowe's favorite drink
bartender's
is whiskey.
choice for me.
Oh, for you? Okay.
I'm not getting Marlowe anything.
No drinks for Marlowe. Okay, cool. So he kind of starts.
Mars stands sober for this one.
Yeah, he starts crafting these up, and you see at one point like he sets out a cedar plank, and he like casts a little bit of a firebolt into the cedar plank, and the cedar plank begins to smoke and burn, and he places a mug over the top of it. And then he's crafting the other drinks, and there's chopping up of fruits and mixing of things and some shaking action that's going on. And finally he pours out the concoctions, and then he puts another mug on the cedar plank, and then after a moment he mixes up two Illyrian mules, and then the Harvey Wallbanger, is that what they're called?
I said a herring wallbanger.
Herring Wallbanger.
It's normally a
Harvey Wallbanger.
But I'm ordering a herring wallbanger
right.
for tomorrow.
Yes, and it has just like a sardine dipping out the side of it.
Oh no.
And then the fruit drink for Abel, and he puts it on a tray, and he says, "All right, so 4 drinks, that will be 10 gold."
I pay.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Everything is too expensive
Yeah,
here.
everything. So
I love
you
his
carry them
character.
back over, and then at that point, you see as you're walking back by, Yara is talking to Naveen, and then she finally does glance over in Marlowe's direction, and Marlowe, she just.
I'm not even looking at her. I'm talking to my friends.
There you go.
Dude.
She kind of looks
I'm
at
not
you
even acknowledging her.
and wants to have a moment where she's gonna get to like nod at you, and instead
yeah,
she
no,
don't.
no, I'm not gonna deal with her until I get in the ring.
Let's see if Yara holds
mean-
on to her temper. And she just and she kind of whips around, and she goes back behind the arena. And at that point, Naveen approaches you. Well, you all are the main event for the evening. I believe the bets are all in. I've been around everybody. Any other final bets here from any of you all?
I'm good.
All right. So if you will just, Mono, come this way, I'll show you back to the ready
Actually,
space.
One
Am
thing.
I
before-
allowed? Hey, Naveen,
Yes.
can I bet on myself?
Oh, of course.
All right, 500 on me.
Yes.
You hand over the
go.
500 and he pockets that. Good. The problem might be if you decide to bet on her, but this works fine.
Oh, I would never.
Yes. And so he pockets the bet and he says, if you just, you said you wanted a moment, you can walk around this side of, and he points to the opposite side of where Yara walked. And he said, you'll get underneath the main balcony. There is a small chamber. You can, put on any armor or whatever you need to do there. And then when you hear Corinne announce, you'll be able to come out at that point.
Cool. Can I take these idiots with me?
They can't come into the ready room. It's very small, but they are free to sit here and watch, or if they want to go to the stands.
But I'm simply need the emotional support.
I mean, they can walk with you as far as the ready room, but that's about it.
But how will I do my pre-game warm-up without my friends there?
I guess you'll just have to do it as best you can.
Can I roll a persuasion?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Against
God.
Naveen's +5 charisma.
Yeah, sure.
Mars charismatic now.
I am charismatic now. Another 18. I'm sorry. I'm charismatic as fuck.
18 straight on the die. That is a 23 for Naveen.
All right, but like it almost worked.
It did. It's true.
Dang.
You
I'm
rolled.
impressed though.
You rolled the same on the die. He just has a +5. And
Well, I
so
have nothing. I have plus nothing.
there you go.
So.
And he says again, the ready room is very small, and you will enter the room just before the fight begins. So you are free to do your little whatever right outside the ready room, and then get ready.
Can
to
we
go.
talk to her through the door?
There's not really a door on the ready room so much. It's like a curtain.
Whatever, we'll go
Can we
over. Thanks,
talk to
Naveen.
them through the curtain?
Yes, I believe that's how curtains work.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. Bye.
All right, so you walk back, and I'm going.
I
to...
warned Marlo that about the tethers.
I know.
I'm going to give you a.
I know. I'm gonna kick her ass
Preview.
about it.
Ooh.
So here is our setup for
Looks
the
fucking good.
wine cellar. Let me see. And Marlo, the fight where you will be taking place is here in the fighting pit. So let's zoom down into the fighting pit.
I will ask, Mar, do you want us to heal you if you get...
No, that's got to be against the rules.
Wow,
Is it
look
against
at
the
look at the sign.
And I wonder if I turn out this. There are lights on it. Yay.
Yay.
Oh, it totally works with that. Awesome. Cool. And so this is where the actual fight will take place. And I've already got you placed in here, but I'm going to move you in just a second. Now, for the rest of the ticket takers, are you all going to be in the stands or do you want to be on one of the tables off to the side?
I'm gonna stay at the table.
Table?
The same here.
Is it... Yeah, did we get the vibe that it's against the rules to spellcast, or you just have to be sneaky about it?
It would be probably against the rules for you to spellcast. But
That's what I'm
not for
saying.
Marlo.
Okay. That'll probably be in the... Are we in the stands? Did you guys say that? Sorry. What did y'all say?
We were going to table.
We got table.
Okay, as long as table's close enough, that's fine.
All right. Let's see. You guys all...
I will give you inspiration before the thing starts, though.
Okay, great.
Yeah, if we can walk Marlo to the curtain and give her the spell things through the curtain.
All right.
And then I'm gonna put you all back.
What are my buffs?
All right.
I just put my hands on you and I'm like, you are gonna kick her ass. And I would like my money, so.
All right. So
Yeah,
before we
I would
begin,
like one too.
how are you all buffing and helping Marlo?
So Mara has resistance to cold damage.
Is that what are the components for that spell?
Verbal and somatic, and I cast it and it lasts an hour. I cast it before we even showed up.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
I thought we did that in the stairwell on the way down.
Oh, is that you did that one on the way on the stairwell? Then that one's
Yeah.
fine. That one's up. Anything that needs to be cast now, right before the fight begins. So Abel will need to make one. Good. So Abel fist bumps you, Marlo, and you feel like as he hits you, there's this energy that suddenly makes your like heartbeat really fast for a second and then kind of slow back down.
Did he fucking hasten me?
He did not haste you. He doesn't have that, but you have Gift of Alacrity, which gives you advantage on your initiative.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, that's great.
Extremely good.
I don't think I have anything else for you, Mar, but
I'm fine.
If you,
inspiration will be
great.
good.
yeah,
a-
Bardic Inspiration, it lasts for 10 minutes.
So,
So
yeah.
you've got a D8 of inspiration dice. Saurus, was there anything that you had?
I did my part.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Yeah,
No, Boris totally did his part.
incredible.
All right. So let me.
And the
switch-
fact that no one knows it.
Oh, no, it's great. It's so Saurus.
All right. So I've got to do some finagling with not with this battle map, but with the battle map on the actual stream setup. So we'll go ahead and take a 10-minute break really quick there. And then we will come back with the rumble in the wine cellar between Marlo and Yara.
Yes.
Ah!
You should show them the rest of the bar, Josh.
Oh, yeah. I'll zoom back out for everybody with, let's see. After the fight, I'll zoom back out because I have it set up for the fight now, but I'll show you all the rest of the bar. This is a lot of this is thanks to Rob, who got some amazing pieces for us for our game. So it's awesome. Yep.
Could we call this the Rumbler and the Tumbler?
The Rumbler and the Tumbler. Yes, we can call it the Rumbler and the Tumbler.
Perfect.
All right. But we'll be back in 10.
See you
Thank
in
you.
10.
This place was almost called the minivan.
The
That feels very important to say.
Fantastic.
What the Dice is a homebrew tabletop RPG based in the world of Niratova. We've got forgotten gods, a strange darkness covering the world, and our heroes have got to deal with all of that. Catch us on all major streaming platforms. What the Dice, we'll see you there.
Welcome back from the break. So we are now in the ready space. Marlo, you're there. And You pass through the curtain, and there's a wall separating the two ready spaces here, but it is like a confessional type chamber where you can slightly see through it, and you see Yara on the other side, and she's just kind of standing, staring straight ahead, and she just says, "Well, I guess this will be for all those days that you mopped the floor with me at the Romulus Keep, won't it?" Of course.
We'll talk after.
Always the silent Marlowe. And at that point, Naveen kind of comes back around and he says, all right, so in order to determine who gets first placement, we're going to flip a coin. So let me grab my coin, my coin that Jace got me, that is the Witcher coin.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go Marlowe, since you are responding to the challenge from the White Wolf, you can call heads or tails in the air. And he flips. Tails. And it is tails. And so your door opens before Yara's, and you enter into the space. And as he said, you have about 18 seconds. In a moment, you'll have 18 seconds, and we'll go through 3 quick rounds of 18 seconds where you can do anything like wolf out, apply your get ready, any buffs that you want to put on yourself.
No, all the bonus actions that I have to do.
Yes.
It's like at the beginning of every fight.
Yeah, because you don't want to have to waste those times in the fight. You want to be ready to go. So the thing goes, and so you open up and you find before you a sandy pit with the bloodied remains of previous fights kind of soaked into spaces. There are what look like ancient and old shattered columns and pillars from old constructions that have been piled here, as well as random bar furniture to provide spaces for people to hide behind for larger pitched battles or things like that, because they do 3x3 fights here too, or 2x2 fights here as well. Okay. And so you get to place first. So where would you like Marlowe to be placed? Whoop, I just dropped everything.
Oh, no.
Up on that like leaning wood thing.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, you look badass up there.
I know, yeah, that's why I did it. There's
And
no
then
tactical advantage.
Yara comes in and she wanted that space, but she's gonna go.
Suck it.
She's gonna go back here, slightly behind this.
Coward.
I'm also using Marlowe's old figure for Yara. So
amazing.
This is betrayal of the
it's
highest
betrayal.
order.
All right. You can slightly see her. I'm gonna pull this down slightly. There's Yara. All right. So at that moment, Naveen makes his way up to the top of the balcony, and then you see Corinne, who is shop upstairs. She makes her way up to the top. Well, welcome everybody to the Wine Cellar for tonight's festivities. We've got before us the champion of the battles over at the Androniki. We have the White Wolf, and you just hear the entire audience around, White Wolf, White Wolf, White Wolf.
Boo. She sucks.
Returning to perhaps continue her undefeated winning streak. And she plays to the crowd and kind of bows. And a challenger. Naveen, did she give us her name? No. Well, we've just got a mysterious figure here. The blue bandit is taking on the White Wolf. So she's kind of pumping up the crowd, and like the crowd just kind of goes a little silent there, except for your table of people who are cheering.
Yeah, Kamada's gonna like Kevin Hart hype man this shit up.
Yes. All right. So Marlowe, round 1 of preparation as this speech is going on. What would you like to do?
Werewolf out, but no one sees it.
All right. At that exact moment, you see Yara's shape shift and change slightly as well. And you can see just in her hands, because behind her face, it's a little difficult behind the mask, it's difficult to tell, but you can see the fur sprout around her as she also goes into her werewolf form.
Okay.
All right, second round.
Activate the sword.
Okay. So you draw the disguise, your disguise sword as well as your other weapon, and you activate your Crimson Rights on your 2 weapons, which
I take 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. At the exact same moment that you're doing that, you see she just kind of reaches out into the air and holds her hand, and suddenly there is a flurry of black smoke and a sword much larger than you've ever seen Yara wield before. A great sword of jagged and obsidian design.
God damn it, she doesn't have the cold thing anymore. Fuck!
And she activates, and you see frost whip down it. Yeah. And she takes also 4 also 4 points of damage from her Crimson Right. As she's, let me go ahead and do her damage, because I'm using
cinematic parallels
D&D Beyond for that as well.
Where is Naveen like doing announcery stuff?
Up from the top.
Okay.
Yep. So he has an eye on the space before you. All right. And then for the last round, Marlo.
Activate the winged boots.
Nice. Okay. Yes. So you all have the winged boots. And let me go ahead and grab something that I can prop you up on. And then while you're doing that, you see she kind of reaches up and touches her armor, and you just see this sheen of frosty essence spread across her armor. And there's just swirling mist coming off of her armor as she casts a spell. There that goes. All right. So as she is finishing up the speech, Corinne then kind of looks down and she says, "Let the battle of the wine cellar begin." Go ahead and roll initiative.
Let's go.
Okay, advantage, right? Because of that.
You have advantage because of Gift of Alacrity.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. She rolled a 17. So Marlo, you go first.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta get my music going. So I get that.
Yes,
it is the painful way from the Hades soundtracks. Just
yes.
Okay. All right. I want to immediately throw the dagger of venom.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
This has never worked.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work this time,
though. That is going to be a D&D Beyond. Tell me what I add to the thing. 25.
25 hits.
Okay.
She has to make a con save.
Yes.
That is 16. But still does damage, so go ahead and roll your damage.
One day.
It's fine. It's a 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, not 100 points of damage. Calm down, D&D Beyond. Okay.
No, I one-shot it. Worry about
it. All right. So that is your action. What are you doing with your bonus action? Or movement?
My movement is going to be fucking obnoxiously jumping into the air and then floating.
Jumping
like an asshole.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to be out of, if she were to come under me, I'm gonna be out of melee reach.
Okay. So I'm gonna put you over here.
Yeah.
So you are flying up onto the platform.
And for my, you know what? Because I get a bonus action, I might as well just burn one of these because they never fucking work for me anyway. I would like to Blood Curse of the Binding, and we're gonna fucking amplify it while we're here.
Okay.
Why not?
All right.
We're doing this.
And that is what kind of save?
1 point of damage. That's I added the damage. No, I don't. There we go.
Is that another con save?
Probably. Yeah. I think so.
That is a 13.
No! No, it's a 14! Yes!
Which does what to her? Just restrains?
She can't move.
She cannot move. Okay.
Her speed
Yes.
is reduced to 0.
Her
She can't take reactions, but it's amplified.
So it lasts for a
It lasts
minute.
for a minute, but she can keep.
She can
trying
keep saving
to
each turn.
save, but it's a minute.
Okay, and it's the save happens at the end of her turn. Okay,
Incredible.
all right,
Jace.
nice, fantastic. What a time for that to work. All right, so you reach out and the spell hits, and you just see like your eyes go black for a moment. And then the spell releases, and as the color fades from your eyes, it travels down and hits Yara, and you just see her eyes go black to match you. And then she's just kind of staring around. Of course. Stupid blood magic. And
I just
so
wink at her.
yeah, and so she on her turn, you're just gonna float there. Her turn.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm just proving to the crowd that I have winged boots. so-
Yes. All right. So tit for tat. She kind of looks up. Tit for tat. Then. Oh fuck! She can't do that because she can't see you because she is.
can't do it.
Oh wait. So it's binding. She's not blinded.
It's
right?
binding. She can't-
So, but she
she
can't
can't-
move. Right. So
She can't move.
She.
So she can still do a thing, but she
Yes.
can't come attack.
Right. So she kind of looks up at your direction, and she is also going to do Blood Curse on you, which, as a bonus action, you curse a creature that you can see, causing. Okay. There's no save on this one.
What?
And she's going to amplify
What?
it. So
Which
she
ones
takes.
don't have saves?
Blood Curse of Bloated Agony does not apparently.
Oh my
Is it
God.
on the actual Blood Curse text that it has the save, or is it on the other thing?
I'm so mad you don't have to roll for this, and I never took it.
Yeah, Blood
I
Curse of Blood
know.
Agony. And she amplified it so it lasts for 1 minute. But you can save from it now at the end of each of your turn. So at the end of each of your turns, there's a save, but there's no save on the initial turn. So this one.
What a fucking whore.
Yeah, this one for the duration, the creature has disadvantage on strength checks and dexterity
Yeah.
checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage every time it attacks more than once per turn. All right. And then she's going to use her action, and she kind of reaches up and she flings her hand in your direction, and all of you see every single light in the room dim as all of the shadows in this space begin to gather around Marlowe. And Marlowe, you are under Hex.
Fine.
Yep. So you are Hex. Yes, Sully, I see you. You are a lovely little girl. And let's
Sully.
do. So we're going to do Hexblade's Curse on you instead of just a standard Hex.
Oh my fucking God.
Okay,
Does
Hexblade's
she get
Curse.
a saving throw on that?
He's a warlock.
There is no saving throw on. It's just it's one creature you can see is cursed for 1 minute or until the creature dies.
Yikes.
All right. So you got Hexblade's Curse, and you are also Blood Curse of Bloated. And she just kind of stands there, and she makes her con save at the end of her turn. Nope, she's still locked. That is only a 7.
you.
Yep.
Good.
All right, Marlo, back to you.
Okay. Fuck it. Might as well start this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and hit her.
Okay. So you fly down in range. I'm just gonna put you on top of this one. Right. And you are gonna take your your swings at her. Go ahead.
I'm only gonna take one swing at her.
Okay.
Right? Or would I not? I'm not trying to metagame. Would I not know that?
Make an
so I would take all my
Arcana
swings?
check with advantage because it is your thing.
Okay. Well, that's a 1. And that's a 3, so I don't know this.
Yeah, you're not.
Will-
You know that she put you under the effect of a blood curse, but you're not exactly sure which one she used.
I didn't bother to learn all of them. That's
Yeah.
fine. The first one's gonna be an 18 plus.
That hits.
Okay. The second one is gonna be a Are you at 16 or a 10? Or a very fancy 10? I think it's a 10. Then that's an 18 to hit.
Misses.
And then. Oh wait, I'm sorry. If it is a 19, does that make a difference?
No, because she's hybrid transformed. Her AC is 20.
Okay, that's fine. And then 18 plus. Okay, so 2 hit.
2 hit. Okay, good. Yeah.
All right. Where's my dice? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, first one. That is going to be. Where's the weight answer? That's going to be 11. 16.
Okay, so you swing out and hit with the first strike across her with the hidden. Just looks like a normal short sword, and she takes full 16 damage from the first hit. Sorry, how much of that is slashing, and how much of?
That was 3. Was the.
Is that already reduced, or
lightning.
is that so? 3 was lightning, so she takes half of 13, so she takes 6 plus 3, so 9 points of damage from the strike.
She takes half slashing damage
Because of her. Oh no, because it's a magical weapon. Never mind, you're good. Yep. So that.
I was gonna be like, I'm fucked.
No, that's it.
Like, that's it.
No,
That's a fight.
I forgot that does not affect everything. That only affects if it's non-magical. Right. So that she takes the full 16 on that then. All right.
Hot loser.
As soon as you hit, you make contact with her. You see that frosty sheen around her body explodes in your face. You take reduced because of Kaimana's help. You take 8 cold damage as the spell bursts in your face. There's still a light sheen of the spell on her. It didn't eat through all of it, but yeah.
That's fine. And then my second hit.
Yep.
Damage.
Was how? Go ahead.
I just rolled it. So that's gonna be 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage, not 150. D&D Beyond need to make up that much.
No, it is.
15 points damage. And with that strike, Marlo, it's weird. The second strike as you're going, it feels more sluggish. Like you feel like you're kind of being like dragged into this hit. But then you make contact and there's an immediate feedback that shoots up your arm and you take 6 points of necrotic damage from the blood curse. And you now are like, oh shit, like you know which blood curse she put on.
Okay,
you.
but I get to save for that
Yes,
now.
go ahead and make your con save against the blood curse.
All right. I rolled a 19.
Oh, you're good. So that fades.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
And now
Yes.
I would like to move away from her ass.
Because she cannot take
And she
reactions. Okay.
Can't take a reaction from me.
Nice.
And I would like to get somewhere where I can. I don't really know how rogues work when they're melee. If I hide somewhere and I bust out from hiding and then run in, does that give me advantage?
So
or no? Does it have to be like a ranged thing from hiding?
In order to make that kind of attack, you'd have to be able to surprise her in some way, and she would see you running towards her. So it'd have to be some kind of that thing, or you could do a ranged from distance.
Well, it's a good thing that I have no ranged weapons. I will just chill up in the air then.
All right, so you fly back. You fly back up into the air, kind of towards the center, kind of out of her reach, and that goes to Yara's turn. So Yara will look up at you. Oh, this should be interesting. And she cannot move. Her speed is 0. That does not prevent her, however, she vanishes from where she is. And you're like, where did she go? And then suddenly you feel from behind you, plunging out of the air as she's falling from 5 feet above your head, as she's going to make 2 attacks against you with her sword.
And those are disadvantaged because of Cloak of Displacement?
Yes, the first one will definitely be at disadvantage, and if it hits, then the second one will not be. So that is... It's only 7.
Does that happen? Does that happen every round that it starts with disadvantage on the first one?
Yes.
Or is this a one time?
Yeah, every round. Close to displacement, it's amazing. Yeah. First one misses. The second strike, that's a natural 19, 29 to hit. So the oh, sorry, I did not roll the second one with disadvantage. So let me try this again.
Oh yeah, second one disadvantage.
Okay, that's a natural 15, so 25 to hit. So the strike comes through, and really shitty on the die. That is 12 points of slashing damage that's coming from a magical weapon. And then on top of that is 5 points of cold damage, which is reduced to 2, and 3 points of necrotic.
All right.
As it hits you, you feel the cold burst against your back. That's not so bad, but then you see a tether very similar to what you've seen Saurus control wrap around, and you feel it kind of like paper cut across your skin as it kind of comes back under her control, and then she falls down below you, and she's kind of looking up, ready for the next round.
Does she take falling damage?
No, because I'll let her make a athletics check. Yeah, actually, she failed her athletics check.
Ha! Loser!
1 point of falling damage as she falls.
Tries to look cool on the way down, rolls her ankle.
Yeah.
That superhero landing's really bad on your knees.
All right. So, Mara, back to you.
Oh boy. I would love to come down and...
Oh, sorry. She gets to make her con save at the end.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That is a 17.
Save.
All right.
That's fine. I would like to now come down and hit her ass.
Okay. So you fly down to her location, which is just descending.
Yeah.
She fell down below you, and so you come down to face off with her there.
I want to hit her 3 times.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Yes, tear the fuck up, Mar.
Finally. Okay, so that's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be a 20 to hit,
Yep.
which
That is
should
her
meet.
armor class. Yep.
And that's going to be 24 to hit.
All
Oh
3
my
hit.
God, yes.
You do take the final 4 cold damage reduced to 2 from the strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Yeah, she can do little bits here and there. My ass can do it all.
Oh,
All right.
I totally forgot. Sorry, I forgot an effect that Relentless Hex did. That's my fault. The first track would have hit you, but that's my fault. So we're good.
Cool.
It has
All
+3.
right. I can roll all my damage at once, right? I don't have to
go
specify
ahead.
these
All
things.
3 hit. Yeah.
Whee! Okay.
It's a lot of dice.
It is.
Sorry, I gotta pull up my calculator.
You're good.
My brain is dead. I simply
I was gonna
cannot
say.
math right now.
Being gay and doing math. Being gay and doing math. You're welcome.
I didn't realize the 2.
47 points of
47
damage.
Whew. So you took somebody who was looking very,
Oh my
very,
god. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You took
3 hits for Mar is very good.
Being gay and
Oh wait,
kicking
Josh.
ass.
Actually, I think I did math wrong.
Okay.
Wait, everybody, what's 6 times 3 really quick?
18.
18. Okay, I did my math right. I got scared for a second.
Being gay and doing
All
math.
right. So you took somebody
I
who was
doubted myself.
who was looking very healthy and ready to fight down to hurt very badly
Yes!
in one hit. Right. So
Well, good, because I'm fucked up too. So
yeah, it's like, and then so
do you move away, Marlo? Because she still can't move or react.
no,
Oh, she can't,
she's
she's
saved.
saved.
She can.
she's saved, so
right.
she can.
Never mind.
Yeah,
I
she
stay
can
in
react
melee.
now. Yeah. All right. Let me look at her abilities really quick. I just don't know that she has some options here because she's now in survival mode.
Yeah, this is a big fight.
All right. So she kind of like wipes the blood off of her that's kind of coming off of her nose, and she takes the blood off of her arm. And she's like, well, I guess we'll see how this goes. And you suddenly see
one-liner, come up with
all of
another.
her vision goes not black, but you see like tendrils of black smoke begin to drift out of her eyes as she takes the blood off of her and she flings it into the air. And from the droplets of blood, you begin to see a sphere of magical darkness begin to spread around the two of you. And so in this space right here, in that kind of 20-foot space, it is completely magically dark. So even with dark vision, you cannot see.
Okay.
And then from that darkness, she's going to make 2 attacks at you with her greatsword, which are not at disadvantage because she can see.
Right, because she can see.
Yeah. First one is not going to hit. I don't think that's a 19.
No.
Second one, oh, but you are blind, so they get advantage.
Wait, is it disadvantage for the cloak though? So they're just flat rolls?
They would be flat rolls. So the first one doesn't hit.
Okay.
The second
call,
one,
Ace.
yeah, thank you for catching that, Ace. The second one, disadvantage. Oh, sorry, flat roll. First one was a 12 on the die. That's a 22 to hit. So the
That'll
second one
hit.
does make contact. So that is 14 points of slashing damage with 1 point of cold damage, and then 3 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you are in darkness.
Josh, I'm in survivalist, whatever the thing that we came up with.
Oh
that-
yeah, because
That is active now.
she just did her limit break, so you can do yours.
Okay, this is my limit.
All right, so we're on
Yes.
your turn. So so you are in limit break territory. Yep.
Let's go.
Hey Josh, I don't remember where it is on my sheet. I don't know where it is.
It's in your feet?
It's in your
like
feet.
considered a feat?
Yeah.
Feats and traits.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Should be the very, very bottom, I believe.
Yeah. Hey. Yes. Okay. Blinding bursts of energy around me. She takes. I have to roll 2d10.
She makes a save, I think.
Yeah, she makes. She got to make a con saving throw here.
That's 11. It fails.
Yes.
5, 10. Okay,
Oh, this is so cool.
She takes 15 psychic damage, and she is blinded for 1 minute.
Y'all are both fighting blind. This
Yeah, I love
is
it.
blind now.
Yeah. So this kicks out, and it's weird. Like all of you suddenly see like this darkness descend, and it's odd because you'd think that in a fighting pit, the crowd would be like pissed that they can't see the action that's taking place, but you can feel the fervor of the audience. Like they have seen this move from Yara before, and they know that every single time this darkness cloud erupts, that when it clears, she's standing over the mutilated body of somebody as a victor. But suddenly, as you're all watching and you can't see what's going on, you see this swirl of red energy fly out from the edges of the cloud, and you see Yara flown out of the dark, and she lands like a few feet back away, prone on the ground, and she just kind of like sits up for a moment, and her eyes are still black and dark, and she's just kind of looking at you. on literally her last leg.
Oh, she's not looking at me. She is blinded.
She's blinded, so she's gazing in the direction of in the direction of the darkness. And Marlo, there's a moment where the darkness clears and you can see her fly out, and then it coalesces back down. So if you want to use your movement to exit out of the darkness, you can.
I would love to use my movement to exit out of this darkness.
So
Josh,
good.
how'd you know?
All right, so
When she does that, we're like, did you not want her to do that? I don't know.
do you want to fly back up, or do you want to stay on the ground?
No, I'm going right for her.
Okay, so you
Yes.
charge after her, and you get the high ground on her there. All right, and that's your bonus action.
You still got attacked.
2 attacks.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right, go ahead.
That one's gonna be the first one's gonna be 17 plus. That's gonna hit.
Okay.
And then this one is really bad, so I'm gonna use inspiration and re-roll. And then
Inspiration
that's
just
gonna
adds
be
a D8 to the roll.
right.
Not a
I
reroll.
will just re-roll this because I don't remember what I rolled.
No.
Okay, so sorry. Wait, no, it was a. Oh, it was a. Oh, I know what it was. I rolled a 6. Okay, so then this is gonna be a D8. It's an 8.
Okay.
14. That's 9 hits.
The second attack, she's going to repost. So the first one
Loser.
will hit.
Whatever.
The second one she'll
Coward.
repost. Go ahead and roll the third attack.
I don't get one. That would be my bonus action.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. So, well, let's see. So go ahead and roll your damage on the first one, and then if she can, she's going to repost.
If not, Marlo hits her while she's down. Does Marlo get any kind of bonus?
Oh, I
damage
get
if that's
advantage.
Oh,
done?
because she's prone. Yes, you do get advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, can I re-roll anything? Do
Okay. So the first one hit. Roll
Yeah.
another d20 to see if it's a critical.
Crit.
No.
Okay. The second one missed, but roll another d20 to see if it'll hit.
No.
20.
Yes. Absolute.
All
fucking
right.
Legend.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
overkill this bitch.
Go ahead and roll
All right,
damage.
Let's go. Okay. So first one, regular. 3 plus 8. 17.
Okay. 17 points damage. Okay.
Okay. And then so we're doubling the dice.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 6 and a 7
Oh my god.
on
Incredible.
my D6 and my D8.
Oh my god.
Incredible. Incredible.
So this is going to be, okay, so that's going to be 13, 26, 34 damage.
Marlo. Yara has been a thorn in your side, an adversary and a nemesis since the day you entered the Order. For 2 years, this young little upstart has been needling you and making fun of you and attacking you, and it's constantly been challenging you as a person who has a right to bear the mantle that you do. How do you prove that you're right? And you are worthy.
As I walk over to her, no emotion. And she's blinded, so I know she can't see me anyway. And I stand there for half a second just looking at her. And then I'm going to take the sword and just slam her on the head with it. And then as she goes down, I'm going to put a foot on her chest and go, sit and stay.
All right.
Yes.
So all of you see as this attack comes down against Yara's head, it makes contact with the front, and you see that white mask that she's known for crack, shatter, and explode outward from the hit, as not just a typical short sword, but something else makes contact. and there's suddenly a blast of water energy that shoots off of the blade, sprays the entire audience almost like a wet zone at a water park. And Marlo, when you look down at your sword, it's not the same. It's longer. It's more fluid in the way that the waves move across it. The Wave Dancer, recognizing your ability to take on and defeat a nemesis, has awakened.
So the blade looks different than it did, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Now, there's a moment where it retakes its hidden form, but you see it for what it really is. So you'll be able to get a better look at it when you remove it from the sheath.
Sure.
Now, as Yara is laying there unconscious, and Corinne is... What you hear, Marlo, is just the muffled voice in the distance. You know, the blood still pounding in your ears from the battle and the victory and what's going on with the sword. The rest of you hear Corinne announcing, "Oh, we have a new victor, somebody who's defeated the undefeatable." But, Marlo, you're looking at Yara's body. And just as Corinne launches a healing word down in her direction, you see the tether rise up. And then another one that she had pulled rise up. And then a third one that she'd pulled rise up. And they shoot around the room and hit points. And in space in each of those locations, a portal opens.
Oh.
And out from
my God.
all three portals, the familiar visages of Vale Echoes come forward. So I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
This dumb whore.
I got this.
Do I still have advantage?
Oh,
no.
No, it was just one.
That's what. Okay.
I rolled a 6. Oof. I've been
I didn't
drinking
do-
a little. That's not good.
I didn't do much better.
Oh, I did
Um,
shit too.
Here's
Good job,
our
gang.
Full battle backspace here.
Ooh.
So over here.
Oh god.
One, a light in the stands back here, another one. And then over by y'all's table, there is a third. And out. Vale Echo. All right. We'll keep you at the same initiative, Marlo, unless you want to roll a new one.
Oh yeah, I'll keep the same initiative.
Okay. Yeah, so you're
I
still
definitely rolled terribly. I would love to keep my same initiative.
Yeah, because this is, I mean, still technically in the same, like, battle had just ended. And then, where the hell is my pen? Sully, where'd you put my pen?
Sully.
Is that a bear rug on the floor?
It is a bear rug. Yeah, there's a bear rug. There's goblets. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna grab a pen really quick. One sec.
Yay.
I'm fucked.
Yeah,
a
the
little
full
bit.
mugs were cool.
I know, you look really fucked up, right?
Oh
Like-
yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
Yeah.
I got you, don't worry.
Mine. I couldn't have lasted like another full round from her.
I know, that was
probably.
so badass.
All right. So, let me roll initiative for these echoes. Okay. Anybody 25 to 20?
Nope.
Okay. All right. 19 to 15.
19.
19 Saurus, and then Marlo, you had a 17. Is that right?
I did 20, I think, right?
Oh, 20. Okay, so
Because she had the 17.
That's right. Yeah, Marlo, Saurus.
Okay.
She's just coming out of it, so she's not getting initiative.
Josh,
there.
did you roll for Abel too,
Is
or is
she-
he gonna
I
sit out this fight?
did.
Okay.
No, I
Is
rolled.
Yara like it when she's unconscious? Like, is she like good?
Yeah.
Is she
So
like rolling death saves?
no. So you saw this
Okay.
just as the veil tethers exited from her. Corinne cost spare the dying, so she's stable.
I just wanted to make sure she wasn't gonna fucking die.
No, yeah, she's stable,
Right.
so she's good.
She has to know you beat her.
Yep. All right. 15 to 10.
Keep going.
All right. Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, keep going.
Abel's down at the bottom of that. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot. Okay. And then below that, what do we got, Kamana?
8.
8
And 6.
Okay, so Kamana and then
For your
Jury. All right. So up at the top, Marlowe. So you see these 3 creatures appear at various different points around the arena. What are you gonna do?
I want to give a potion of healing to Yara.
Okay, so you toss one down beside her, or do you hand it to her?
No, I fucking put it in her mouth, and I go, get up and deal with your fucking mess.
All right,
Yes.
so you pour it in. She comes conscious. That's your action. What do you want to do on your bonus action and movement?
I would like to fly so that I can get over to where are my friends?
They're on this side over here.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the furthest portal away from them.
Okay, so you come up over here to the stands.
Yeah, but I don't want to be within melee range of it.
Let's kind of
I want to be like close, but like either further up or further out or something.
All right, good. Perfect. All right.
And that's what I got.
Okay, good. That takes us to Saurus.
Did the portal stay open or did it close behind them?
They close behind them.
Okay, good. In that case, I'm going to go over to the one closest to me and I'm going to hit him.
All right, so Saurus,
Because
you make
it's what I do.
So you move to the one closest over here. Leaping
And
over
I'll
some
move to the
furniture
other-
as you go.
Yeah, and I'm going to move to the other side of him so I can give someone flanking.
Sounds good. Yep. All right, go ahead and make your attacks first.
First attack is a 12.
12 misses.
Second attack is 23,
That hits.
and that does 7 damage.
All right.
I will flurry of blows,
Okay, 2 more attacks.
and that is a 14.
Misses.
Boo. That is a natural 19, So
Definitely
that
hits. Yep.
and that is 8 in damage.
8 damage. Okay, cool. So that first Vale Echo. All right. So, so you kind of tear across, and the very familiar visage of the creature
I
from
will
the Vale.
spend another key point to try and stun.
Okay, and that is a saving throw of
14.
14. Constitution or Dex?
I think it's wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Not very wise. That is a 7. So it is stunned. So the one next to Saurus is stunned.
Nice.
Also, I use my ability to judge what it's vulnerable to.
Okay, vulnerabilities, radiant damage. That's it.
Okay.
All right. Good. So that takes us to you hear from off in the corner, kind of in this area over here. A figure comes through the door, and the black tabaxi panther figure charges out to the bear rug, and hearing kind of commotion and screaming from the audience, and it kind of takes a branch of what's going on, and is going to loose 2 attacks at the one next to him.
Yay.
That's
Backup.
fine.
That hits, and then that also hits. So Twine makes contact with both attacks.
Twine!
9 to 11, 12 points of damage from Twine to that one. And then he also can... Oh, wait, it's his first round. He can make a third attack. That one also hits. 6 more points of damage. Good, so 18 points damage from Twine on that one, and he's kind of looking around. He's like, "This doesn't look right, guys," and he's kind of yelling in Naveen and Corinne's direction. All right, that takes us to the Vale Echoes. So the first one is stunned, so it can't do anything. It's just kind of floating there in space. This one moves to the closest person, so it's going to move to this patron here. This one is got options. So they're going to make 4 attacks against the various patrons.
Oh my gosh.
Hits.
Yikes.
Misses. So for you all watch as this guy here, this kind of just an elven older man, he gets hit, and you see like the last hit withers him away, and he falls as a husk.
Oh my god.
Jesus, this won't stand up because I didn't put a base on it. So that's my fault. And then this person gets hit and knocked off, but they're not dead. They just kind of fall off the side. This one takes the first hit, but does not. Or that one missed. Good. So, but is in their face. Which takes us to the people who are freaking out, and they're going to start running. So this guy runs this way. This guy's running towards the entrance. The barmaid is running towards the entrance. This guy hides back here in the corner. And then you've got a bunch of people in the stands over here who are also going to start making their way towards the exit as well. All right. Abel, he's going to use an action to summon his Eldritch Cannon, and then he's going to fire off with the cannon.
Nice.
Hit.
Which one?
The one that you've got there. So that's with advantage. That hits still. 12 points of damage. Nice. All right. That takes us to Kaimana.
Okay. So each one of those squares is 10 feet, right?
5 feet.
5 feet.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh, sorry. From where you can see, you can probably see the lines on the big squares. So yeah, those that's 10 feet. But yeah.
Okay. And how much does equipping an item from your pack cost? What in terms of time? I'm already attuned, but I just need to I'm swapping stabs.
Oh, swapping stabs. That's a free action. Yeah.
Okay.
Now dropping one and picking up that would take more time, but just switching to another weapon, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm swapping stabs, and the shadow creature at the bottom corner of the screen.
This one down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That figure in front of it, I can't remember. Is that dead or not?
You saw it kind of the life gets sucked out of it, and it fell to the ground.
Okay, I am casting fireball on top of that creature.
Okay, so you want to aim it this direction so you miss the running patron here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is what kind of save? That is a dex save.
Yeah.
You fire fireball into the wooden wall.
That is a 10.
Okay, so that hits.
Yep.
He's got control water.
Yeah, I can put it out. It's fine.
Okay, perfect.
So, 1 charge. And 33 damage.
33
my
points of
God.
damage, and that one that's the one that Twine previously injured, so that's... All right, good. So you blast, and there's this burst of bright energy, and you just see as the swirling fire clears, that shadow creature is barely holding onto its form in the flickering flame, but it's still up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Anything you want to do with your bonus action, Carmona?
I already cast, so
yeah. If you had a bonus cantrip, yeah.
If I cast using an item, does that still count?
Yeah, because it's still casting a spell. Yeah.
No, then I'm good.
All right, cool.
This whole session, Josh and I have been talking about how excited we are about this lovely building and shop and all the things we created for it, and you set it on fire.
It's on fire. Yeah.
It pepper sprayed me first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not just that. So the force of the blast sends these cables careening this way and this way, and they are slightly on fire. And then this wall is beginning to light up.
Okay, so I'm gonna send an image in the group. This is the first time Kaimana's done this. I want you to know this is exactly the facial expression he has.
Right. Well, that's
Oh
what
god.
Jury, you're up.
I'm gonna. So I think I have range on Mar for 60 foot.
Marlo is 5,
I'll get
10,
up against
15,
the
20,
little
25,
wall
30,
there if I
35,
need
40,
to.
45, 50, 55, 6. She's just out of range.
Can I scoot up to this wall and have range on her?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll cast fucking 4th level healing word on her.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So go ahead and heal up Mar. That's your bonus action, Jury.
I rolled it. You get 13 back.
Holy shit, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can cast that as bonus action. That's sick.
Yes. Was Mar
forgot bars
in
can do
danger of going feral?
I'm still feral. Yeah.
Okay.
I
I mean, like,
didn't say that I was at bloodlust because there was no one else for me to hit.
Right,
but
yes.
Yara.
yeah.
But yes, now
You're still
I
You're at
yes.
bloodlust now. Okay.
that
cool.
is
Yep.
still in effect.
All right.
Oh God.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
I did what I could this turn. But you said I just used it as bonus action. Sick.
Yep. There you got an
Cool.
action and move, and you kind of moved, but you got an action.
You could.
Do I have enough movement to get back and hit this creature near us?
Yep, you do.
Okay, I'll do that.
And it's advantage.
Yeah, you come across over here, and you have advantage on the strike.
Sweet.
It's stunned,
I
so it
rolled
has advantage
18.
anyway.
I rated 18 plus, so I got 22.
That hits.
And I think this wounds it as well. It's
It
the rapier wounding.
Is wounding, yes.
Beautiful. And
Or it makes a
roll-
con save,
I think so. Hold on.
which it doesn't have great con, but
hold
that's
on,
only a
I click
9.
on
It failed, so it's wounded.
Sweet, and it gets rolled horrifically, and it gets 3 damage.
3 points of damage, but it is wounded. So on its next turn,
Yes,
it
it is
will.
wounded.
Good. All right, cool. Which takes us back up to the top. Well, hold on. Corinne. Naveen is not in a good position where he can do anything, but Corinne is going to point at the one that's up in the stands, and she's going to release a guiding bolt in its direction. God, Corinne, really? It slams against the wall behind the creature and misses with a 5 on the die. Thanks, Corinne. But that's what she's got. All right, Marlo, back up to you. Go ahead and make your wisdom save at the top of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
All right.
Yay.
I would like to hit this creature.
Okay, so you move into range to strike the creature.
First attack 17 plus.
That hits.
Second one is not gonna hit.
What was
Third.
the roll?
I rolled a 2 on the dice.
Oh yeah, that's not that. Yeah.
And then 19.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 attacks.
2 attack.
Ah.
And I just need to
Alright.
know how much of it's lightning.
Right, of course. Okay, so that is going to be 9 points of lightning damage.
Okay, which is
With-
4. Okay.
9, 23 slashing.
Ooh, nice. So 27 points of damage to the.
Wait.
It's a creature from the Vale. You get an additional, and it's now a 2d6.
Oh my god.
It's been a 2d6.
Oh, so now it's a 3d6 then. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, give me a dice.
Incredible.
Then that's an extra 6.
6 points.
Roll
of damage.
terribly.
Nice. Okay, good. Good. Awesome.
Do I get to roll twice? Or does that just happen once per turn?
Every attack against the creature.
Let me roll that again.
Yep. It only works
Um,
against Veil creatures, so it's like super limited, but yeah.
Jace, you are
and
bringing
then
the
another-
pain tonight.
Yeah.
Another
it's
10.
so
Another
good.
10. It's like a mace of wounding, like a mace of disruption. It works against undead,
Yeah.
but it's super powerful when it does.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
I love my cool sword.
All
Oh,
right,
it's so good.
Soris, back up to you
I'm gonna hit it with advantage.
with advantage on all your strikes.
Yeah, kick its ass, Soros, so it doesn't hit me.
Nat
Oh my
20.
god. An incredible
Thank
night for us.
you.
Truly.
That's 2
Take it
nat 20s for
out.
Soris. Yeah.
And I roll a 2 and a 1 on the damage.
Oh no.
Wonderful.
So that's a total of 9.
9 points of damage. All right, but this one has taken a lot of hits already. So
Second attack.
no, your first attack, Saurus, you punch through and you rip its shadowy essence out of it with that strike, and it falls down, but you release the tether and don't hold on to it.
Right.
So that one is out. So if you want to move to another one for your next turn.
I'm going to use my movement of 50 to get to the other one that's wounded really badly.
Yep, you can get right to it.
All right, and I hit it. And that is a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
And that is 10 in damage.
Okay. This one is also now beginning to struggle to hold on to its form. So it's approaching its final bout as well.
Okay, I use my bonus attack.
Okay.
And that is 22.
That hits.
And that is 7 in damage.
7, almost good. Oh, so close. Yeah. Good. All right. That takes us to Twine, who's going to release one into the one that you're fighting. That's going to hit. And he only had 1 hit point left. So Saurus, as you jump up and like kick across this creature, as you're landing, you hear behind you as an arrow flies over your shoulder and pierces into the creature, and it just kind of explodes into dust behind you. And you look up, and the tabaxi is like, and then fires off at the one off in the distance near Marlowe, and that's gonna hit. It's 14 on the die, so 6 points of damage to that one. All right, which takes us to the Vale Echoes. So the one that you're on, Marlowe, there is a human next to it. So I'm going to roll a d20 to see if it goes for you. We want it to go for you, probably.
Yes.
So we're going to go 10 or higher on the die, and it attacks you. That is a 12. So there are 2 attacks coming your way. First one is that's a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, and the second one, the slam attack, that is a 2 on the die. That's not going to hit. So you take... Ooh, that's a good roll, though. 11 points of necrotic damage from the hit. And then I need you to make a... what kind of saving throw is this? Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Not great. 11.
11. With that first hit, the creature, this is a slightly bigger Vale Echo than you've seen before. The second hit comes at you, and then it kind of rises up, and these tendrils rip out, and you are bound by the creature. You are considered grappled. Your speed is 0.
Cool.
All right. And then the one next to Saurus is going to make 2 attacks in your direction.
It died.
Oh, it's dead. I didn't remove it from the map. That's why.
Nor did you remove the first one I killed.
I did not move either of them. So we've got 1 left.
Oh my god.
Good. Thank you, Saurus. All
Thanks
right.
for clearing the map, Saurus.
Yeah. Abel does not have line of sight on the one across the way, so he will move down. Excuse me. Until he does.
That is like a thing Ronnie would say. I'm delighted by that. Like, Ronnie would say, so I try to move past these people and I just go, excuse me.
Okay.
Yes.
I rolled a 3 on the Force Ballista, so let's see if Trusty...
It wasn't like it was Firebolt. Come on, Josh.
Fireball hits! Fireball hits!
This is fake. No, you're not. This isn't the real.
Yeah, this isn't the real Ronnie. He would never hit with a firebolt.
6 points of damage to the creature. Okay, and Abel just like, it works, and then tosses it to Kaimana.
All right. I'm gonna get as close to it as I can.
Okay, 30 feet of movement.
35 movement.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, sorry. In that round, some people did some running, so there's more people coming. All right. Yep.
And he's up in the stands, right?
Yeah, he's right here up in the stands.
All right. I am can't use fireball there.
No.
You could.
You could. There's just
Do
an
it.
innocent civilian
it.
and Marlowe.
No, you are.
Okay, so do I see like I've seen the tethers happen enough, right, to have an understanding of like they're basically being let through by the ethereal plane?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast a spell magic on.
You would know enough that they're not a magical effect.
okay.
Yeah. And the portal that let them through has been released.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're a
well, so much for
creature.
that idea.
You could work on your fire too. Conversely,
I can't. Everything is gonna toast somebody over there.
no, I'm saying you could work on putting out your fire. that
Oh
you
right.
started.
Well, you know, I kind of want to extort Karen.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Do I mean, we're in like a basement, right?
Yeah.
Are there like any centipedes or spiders or like wasps around?
I mean, make a quick perception check.
Okay,
I think Karim might keep this place very clean. We don't know.
that's an 11.
So you're kind of looking around, and you do see like up in the rafters, like 20 feet or so high, you see a web with a single spider in it above your
Okay, I
head.
cast giant insect on it.
Okay. So we now have a giant insect on the board, which
And I'm gonna point at the veil creature and say, "Get him."
how big does the giant insect say they become?
So I could basically any insect I find, basically, it becomes the giant version of that. So whatever giant spider is in the book, that's how big it is.
Okay, hold on one sec. I think I have a Spidey mini.
Oh my god.
I had a character that could do this and would collect bugs.
Amazing.
Like, I'm not kidding. Like, would literally
That's
have
so
like a bag full
cute.
of bugs ready to go at all times.
Oh my god.
Magically
that's so
protected, so they
funny.
wouldn't like die, and they like would feed them, of course.
All right,
Yes.
Like-
so
Just throw it.
dropping down next to you, a giant spider appears.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna point and say attack.
Okay, and it goes on your initiative. So go ahead and a giant spider.
Yeah, hang on. Speed of 30, climb 30.
Yep.
Okay. And I'll make a bite attack.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
It's 5+ to hit.
But it does not hit, but it is now another creature there to intersect.
Oh, no, I'm saying.
Oh, it's
what
plus
I
5 to
rolled.
hit? Okay, yeah.
8 to hit.
Yeah, so, but it makes its attempt, but it's now there trying to face off against the Vale Echo.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jury.
All right, I'm gonna scoot up a little closer, as close as I can get to this craziness. And I'm just going to yet again, I'm gonna cast a 3rd level healing word on Marn.
Okay.
She still doesn't look great.
Yep, so bonus action there.
And you get back 13 again.
Thanks, cuz.
Nice. All right.
Do you still look feral, or are you looking a little?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
All right.
You had to get me one more point.
Oh,
Damn it.
no.
Okay.
And then anything with your
Alright.
action there, Jury?
I'm just gonna hold
I
action.
can't go anywhere. I can only hit this thing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna be like helping direct people out.
Okay, so you said this way. This way. All right.
No panic.
Good. All right. Which takes us, Marlo, to you.
Oh, I want to hit this thing.
Roll your wisdom saving throw.
Do you need to get unbound?
Yep.
Yep, you're good. Okay,
No,
good.
no, I can just hit it, right?
Yep, go ahead.
Wee.
Their movement's just 0.
First attack, 17 plus. Second attack. Nope. Third attack.
Advantage. Spider.
Oh, yeah, you are. You do have an advantage
Oh
with the
my
spider. Yep.
god.
Okay. So let me re-roll the second attack. On God, it's nat 20.
Thank you
Incredible.
for
What
the
a
spider.
What a
And
night.
then-
That's 2 each of us, Jace.
And then the second one. Oh, I rolled like a 2 and a 3 because God has punished me for how good I am.
So
okay.
for the first one, you can double the damage dice, but then just roll the standard lightning damage, and that'll be considered double on the lightning damage.
Okay. The second one was a nat 20.
The second one was nat 20. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll.
So let me just roll normal.
Yep.
Okay, so the first one is going to be horrible. Wow, a whole 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is dying. Okay, and then
the nat 20.
Is it the first hit gets sneak attack? So this one would be sneak attack?
Yeah. So you can go ahead and roll the sneak attack on that one too.
Okay. All right, so that would be another 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the nat 20 would be, swear to God, it's another 5 and 6 on the nat 20.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that's going to be 11, 22, 28.
28 points of damage. And so with 2 strikes flying through, you vivisect this shadow, and it's part of its lower half is dragged one direction by your first swing, and the other half is dragged the other direction with the second one, and you see the tether that's holding it together just snap, and it vanishes into the air.
Okay, and I will immediately drop wolf form.
Okay. All right. All right. So as the space around you clears, you hear from up at the top of the balcony, "What kind of mess are y'all making in my establishment here?"
What kind of mess are we cleaning up, you mean?
Well, we will deal with this. I'll be down in just a moment to talk to whoever your manager is. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Incredible. Coincidentally, I am Mars manager.
Yep.
Incredible.
Switch
Incredible.
back over to the other map. But we'll pick up there on our next go around. Thank you all for this. We've got Jury and Abel questioning tomorrow.
I know.
Sora's probably wanting to take rats to go shop for clothing tomorrow. And so think about any other things you might want to do on your downtime, Kaimana Mar, as we all head into the third day of our downtime in Anarvir.